What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you from the brand new suite right here. Y'all know it's another Think Different Thursday. We don't think like everybody else, not just on Thursday, but every day. We think differently as entrepreneurs, as leaders. We think differently. We put on our thinking caps, as they used to say, our teachers used to say back in the day. Put on your thinking cap, and you think of ways to be able to do what you need to do, get accomplished what it is that you want and need to get accomplished. That's what we do right here. That's what we do every single day, every single week. Why? Because it is our mission, our purpose. That's right, I said our mission, our purpose. That's you, me, all of us together, to be better by the end of the year than we were at the beginning of the year. And we do that by incorporating the principles that we have, the knowledge, the information, and using it to using the knowledge and the information that we gain and that we have to be able to just be 1% better each and every day. Morning, Doc. How you? Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all know what we've been doing this week. I know I talked your ear off. I didn't realize I talked that long that I talked yesterday, so I'm not going to be long today. But what we've been dealing with all week here in the brand new suite is we've been talking about fear factor, the 5 mindsets of fear. And when the way that I've talked about fear hasn't been the way that everybody else has talked about fear. I know you've heard before where people have said that fear is false evidence appearing real. I've heard many people say that. Well, I put my own spin on what fear is. And here's what the acronym for fear is, y'all. It's face every assignment relentlessly. I'm going to say it. We've been saying it all week. Face every assignment relentlessly. And I'm giving you 5 mindsets that will allow you to face every assignment relentlessly. If you do it, we talked about focus on Monday, mindset of focus. Tuesday, we talked about the mindset of a winner. Yesterday, we talked about the mindset of character. Today, I want to talk about the mindset of integrity. Do you have the mindset of integrity? Have you ever had someone tell you that you have integrity? Well, what does that mean, that you have integrity? Well, having integrity means that you operate in a certain mindset with a certain personality that incorporates being honorable, being honorable in the way that you treat people. Your personality is one of respect for others. It is one of humbleness. It's operating in such a way that you have morals and values, certain morals and values that you aren't willing to sacrifice in order to be able to be successful. And that's what we're going to deal with today. No excuses. No excuses in the mindset of having integrity. There's plenty of people that have become successful. They've become, rich, famous, and all those other things, but have no integrity. And I'm not getting preachy on y'all this morning, but the Bible says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? That's what integrity is in spite of gaining the whole world, that you could gain the whole world as an entrepreneur. You could become one of the most successful entrepreneurs ever. But what good is that if your soul ain't right? If your soul ain't right, if you can't, you can't lay your head down knowing that you treated people right, that you had certain morals that you have, that morals that you would not sacrifice in order to be able to get that deal, in order to be able to get that client. You weren't willing to do that. That's what integrity is. I was having a conversation yesterday with a potential client, and they were telling me about some of their experiences. Some were good, and some of them were bad. And they were saying how some people took advantage of them, took their money and everything. And that's when you as an entrepreneur, you as a leader, are willing to sacrifice your integrity just to get money from someone, then you're someone who won't be successful. Now, you might monetarily consider yourself successful, but you aren't successful. So we want to operate today in integrity. With what morals do you have? What standards do you have as an entrepreneur? What standards do you have as a leader? What are you willing to accept, or what are you willing not to accept? And I've also been talking about this week. I've been talking about Coach Prime, right? And he's doing more than teaching those young men football. He's teaching them life goals and life achievements, even operating in integrity on and off the football field. One of the things that that I've seen him tell those young men when it came to, and this was even before he got to Colorado. This was at Jackson State and everything, and he had done it. I'm sure he had done it even before then. But Jackson State and Colorado is where he's kind of has gotten, where he's doing a lot more digital content, so you get to see a lot more of the behind the scenes stuff. But he was telling the young men, they had a big game coming up, and they were out of town. They weren't in the hometown of Jackson State. They weren't playing at home. They were playing away. But he told them to be careful. He said, don't do nothing stupid. Don't do anything out of character, which we talked about yesterday. But don't let your integrity be subjected. And he kept saying that to them. Watch yourself. Be careful. And it was a constant reminder to them that yes, you're playing for this football team. You're representing this football team. And you are obligated to operate with certain morals, with certain character, certain integrity. And we as entrepreneurs and we as leaders have to set that same example in our businesses and with our brand. Your brand should represent a certain amount of integrity. It should have a certain amount of integrity attached to it, just as you must have a certain amount of integrity or integrity attached to you. This so that when people do business with you, they know, hey, that dealing with Leroy or dealing with, J&F Enterprises, they're going to get a certain level of service. They're going to get a certain standard. They know that if they're doing business with me, if I have a partnership or collaboration that I'm doing or sponsorship, that name comes with a certain level of integrity to it. So today, I want you to think about, in your Think Different, this Think Different Thursday. Think Different Thursday. I want you to think about your brand integrity. When I think of integrity, I think of Chick-fil-A. And their customer service. There's integrity in that, in ensuring every single time that a customer comes into Chick-fil-A, they're going to get a certain standard, a certain level of service. That's integrity. When people do business organizations do business with J&F Enterprises, they know that it's operating with a certain level of integrity. That there are things that I will not accept, period. And there's a certain level of what they're going to get from me. I'm going to operate in integrity as well. I'm going to give them a certain level of standard of operating and doing business. They're going to be, they're going to be taught something. They're going to be equipped with something. They're going to be impacted to do something. It's going to be life-changing. That's why I say being the impact builder. There's a certain amount of integrity that is attached to that name, to that title. People try to go around just calling themselves this and calling themselves that, or say that they can do this for you, do that for you. And when it comes to performing, and when it comes time to perform, they don't have the ability to be able to do it. They don't have the integrity to do it, to perform. So, what it takes to develop integrity, that comes from the inside. That comes from your philosophy on life, how you believe people should be treated, how you want to treat people. Like my potential client, like they were saying, it was like people, and I've had more than just them. I've had a number of people. When I've had conversations with them about others who do what I do, but they did it without integrity. They did it without caring about their client, their customers. And that's what's going to separate you from everyone else. So as you face those assignments today, as you face those assignments relentlessly, you do it with integrity. Yeah, it's going to be difficult, and it probably could be easy to do it, oh yeah, this person is willing to do this, to do this or do that with my product or service. They can do this and do that, but they're asking me to sacrifice this. It happens every day in our world, y'all. It happens every single day in our world. People compromise their integrity just to get followers, just to get seen, just to get heard, just to impact their bottom line, just to get that almighty dollar. What the OJ say? For the love of money, they'll sell their own mother for the love of money. Our integrity will take you places that other people won't be able to sustain and stay, because you operate at such a morality level that you're going to sacrifice sometimes not getting a deal. And I say it like this: all money ain't good money. Yeah, all money ain't good money. What good does it you to be able to get your product and service in people's hands? But it comes at the cost of your morals. What you believe is morally incorrect. Like that would be like someone asking me, like a cigarette company, to ask me to partner with them for a particular event. No, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. One, because it's unhealthy. Two, because I don't smoke. Never have. And never had a desire to. So I wouldn't be authentic in the representation of that partnership. So I couldn't do it. It's just like someone asking me also Could I, or me partnering with something that I have no desire to be able to work with or do, or I don't believe in the product, but because they're paying me a whole lot of money, I'm gonna do the partnership. Yeah, it can be difficult to stand on your integrity, to stand on your character, because you might even need that money. It could be something that would change your life. But because you have a level of integrity, it won't allow you to do it, because on the inside you wouldn't feel right. You know that you couldn't lay your head on the pillow at night knowing that your integrity has been questioned. This integrity thing, I don't think people get it, and especially in this day and time, you have so many people that are just so they're so adamant about getting recognized, especially when it comes to social media. People will do almost anything, and have done almost anything, in order to be able to get to get attention. And it's sad. And I don't want you as entrepreneurs, I don't want you as leaders to think that it's okay for us as entrepreneurs and us as leaders to be integrity deficient. I want you to take that word with you today. Let's not be integrity deficient today. How can you operate in such a way, from an integrity standpoint, that will allow you to still accomplish what it is that you will accomplish, to still face that assignment that you have relentlessly, but with integrity? There's no excuses, y'all. No shortcuts, no excuses. I'm going to say that again. No shortcuts, no excuses. That's what holding to your integrity will bring you. It means that you're going to take, you're not taking the elevator, you're taking the stairs, because you're going to earn it. It means that, hey, if I got to work a little harder in order to be able to get that assignment done without sacrificing my integrity, that's what I do. No shortcuts. No shortcuts, no excuses. That's how we operate here. So that when you do achieve the success, when you do achieve that, accomplish or complete that assignment, and you've been relentless about it, you can honestly say, yeah, I did that without sacrificing my integrity. I did it because facing the fear factor, the mindset that I had in achieving completing the assignment, was done because I had a mindset of focus. I had the mindset of a winner. I had the mindset of character. I had the mindset of integrity. And then I had the mindset of execution. Not because I took the shortcut. And I got it done. And now I can't sleep at night. There's plenty of millionaires, and probably even billionaires, right? That are in the position and at the level that they're at, and even beyond that. You don't even have to be on that level, but have that level of success, and are miserable. Why? They're miserable because they've stepped on people. They've used people. They've taken advantage of people. They've manipulated people. They've done all of these things that have put their integrity on the shelf. Don't put your integrity on the shelf today. No excuses, no shortcuts. Just think different Thursday. We understand going into this day that there are going to be things that we have to do, and we got to just take the long way. We've got to understand that this journey that we're on as entrepreneurs, as leaders, is not easy. And it doesn't include shortcuts. It doesn't include shortcuts. We're gonna endure, and we are going to accomplish what it is that we want to accomplish. So as you work today, as you go through your day, there are gonna come moments. There's gonna come a time where your integrity might be questioned. And the question is, which way are you gonna go? Are you going to, I'll just put it in simple terms, are you going to take the elevator or are you going to take the stairs? The elevator is the easy way. Hop in, go up to the floor that you're getting to. Hey, it's easy to take the money. It's put me in a nice, cozy, cushy position, in a way that I don't have to work as hard. I don't have to do the things that I need to do. Or you can take the stairs. And you take it step by step, grind by grind. And then when you get to the top and get where it is that you want to get to, as you face every assignment relentlessly, when you get to the top, how you going to feel about it? What does your integrity say about you? When you walk in that room, when you walk in that room today, when you walk in that meeting today, what is your integrity saying? Is your integrity speaking before you speak? Has your integrity entered the room before you entered the room? Because you have the reputation of doing things the right way. Or do you have the reputation of taking advantage of people? Do you have the reputation of using people, misusing people? Do you have the reputation of not paying people? Do you have the reputation of screwing over people? Do you have the reputation of a lot of people not respecting you? What is your integrity saying when you enter the room? I want you to think about that today. I want you to hold on to that. Hold on to that today. I told you we don't think like everybody else here. We operate at a level that is what everybody else might not think of. But that's what we do here in the Brand New Suite. It's not just about giving you knowledge and information and resources or teaching you, equipping you, and impacting you. It's as I always say, it's about making us better. Making us better from a moral standpoint, making us better from an integrity standpoint, making us better from a character standpoint. These are principles, y'all, all year. Principles that allow us to be able to create the value that we want to create, not only in our brands, but also in ourselves. And you create value by having integrity. And your word means something to people. That's what integrity is, when your word means something to people. When you have people that will come to you and say, hey, you know what? I came to you because I feel like I know I'm going to be treated the right way. I know you're not trying to take advantage of me. I know that you're gonna do right by me, and I'm going to do right by you. Let's make it work. So, I want y'all to think about that. No excuses, no shortcuts. No excuses, no shortcuts. No excuses, no shortcuts. It's about the mindset of integrity today. Think Different Thursday. That's what we do right here in the Brand New Suite. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. Let's go do it. The sun is out. It's a nice morning Go get some of that vitamin D. The weather's really cool. It feels really good out. Get some fresh air. Get that walk in at lunchtime, and that way you get some fresh air, get some exercise in at the same time. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a super phenomenal Think Different Thursday. Talk to y'all soon. Have a great one.